Hey, hi guys. Name is Bob Clouser. I want to share you some of my things that got me started into this fly fishing business. Uh, I was raised with a poor family in Pennsylvania, of course, and my dad and my mother lived in a tent until he got the house built that we live in today. When Christmas come around, there was not a lot of money there for spending things like that. And my dad was a great outdoorsman. He loved fishing, loved hunting, and things like that. So he kept us in tune with that. I actually got after my fly tying kit the following year, I got a double-barreled shotgun for Christmas. But getting back to this birthday, on my 14th birthday, my father got me a fly tying kit, universal family circle fly tying kit. At that time, the magazine itself was all done by hand paint. There was never any good, clear photographs in it, so we had to kind of guess what colors, like light done and stuff like that, was. But anyhow, I had something now that I really like to play with. I put items on hooks. I tied fur, feathers, and things to hooks. I even looked at some old fly patterns and I copied a bunch of them. I went over to the Kern Sporting Goods store, bought the feathers and things to match the fly, the pictures that I'd seen, come back and put them together. And during my end of my high school years, we had a contest at the end of the year where you had to bring your project in that you worked on for a year and put it in the gymnasium for display. And my golly, I was surprised because in that display room was stuff that were made with motors, batteries, all kind of things that the fellows come up with and did it on their own. In my little display was, I think it was two cardboard stands with the flies that I have tied over that year, and the names. I would paste the flies on the cardboard board, write a name underneath them, and then I covered the whole board up with cellophane. Really looked nice. Set it in the gymnasium. We were going to be judged on this stuff, and I'm kind of a little nervous. I didn't know what was going to do there. I didn't have near the fancy stuff that the other boys had. But anyhow, one of the teachers come up to me and says, Bob, I want to congratulate you on something. I said, what's that? She said, you know, you won honorable mention. And she said, coming from us, that means a lot. And you should take that as a good compliment of your ambitions and your future look of life. Maybe it'll turn into something. And well, I was surprised. It sure come in good. It kind of helped me find a path in my life of what I wanted to do and like to do and things like that. Thank you.